Heavenly Faith Echoes. Chapter 1. The Last Ember Before Dawn. In the final hour before the sky itself splits open, the world still breathes, but its breath is ragged. Cities that once glittered like false stars now crouch in shadow, their lights flickering like dying candles. Sirens no longer wail, they whimper. The oceans churn with forgotten prayers. And somewhere in the narrow alley behind a crumbling tenement, a young woman named Eliana kneels on broken glass. She clutches the only thing she has left, a single, cracked photograph of her little brother smiling. She's 23. She has not slept in 4 days. She has not prayed in 7 years, not since the night the soldiers came for her family, not since she heard her mother whisper, "Keep your eyes on the sky, my love." He's coming back soon. Right before the door was torn from its hinges, Eliana had screamed until her throat bled. Then silence became her god. Tonight, the silence breaks. A low rumble rolls through the concrete, like distant thunder, but slower, heavier, as though the earth itself is groaning. Windows rattle. Dust falls like grey snow. Eliana's fingers tighten around the photograph. Then she hears it, not with her ears, with her bones. A single pure note, high and clear and impossibly close, like a silver trumpet forged in eternity, sounding once and then gone. Her heart slams against her ribs. She looks up. Above the jagged rooftops, the clouds are tearing. Not storm clouds, not smoke. Something brighter bleeds through the rip. Gold so fierce, it hurts to look at. Yet she cannot look away. The tear widens. Light pours down in shafts that burn away the grime on her cheeks. And in that unbearable radiance, she sees shapes, wings, thousands upon thousands. Not the soft, glowing cherubs of childhood storybooks. These are warriors, armor flashing like molten iron. Swords longer than men are tall, eyes blazing with fire that has never known pity. They do not flap, they simply are, suspended, terrible, beautiful. And then, a voice. Not loud, not shouting, yet it fills every crack in the broken city, every hollow place in her chest. Eliana. She drops the photograph. It flutters to the wet pavement and lies face up, her brother's smile now bathed in that impossible light. Eliana, daughter of dust and promise. I have not forgotten you. Her lips tremble. Tears she thought long dead rise like a tide. I ran from you, she whispers. I cursed you. I told myself you were a lie so the pain would stop hurting so much. The voice answers, gentle as dawn, unyielding as forever. I was there when the door broke. I caught every scream you swallowed. I numbered every tear you refused to shed, and I have carried your name on my scarred hands since before the stars learned to burn. The golden tear in the sky widens further. A staircase of light descends, each step pulsing like a heartbeat. At the top, a figure. Not distant, not symbolic. Close enough that she can see the jagged scars across palms that once held nails. Close enough that she can see eyes that have wept oceans for her. Close enough that she can smell cedar and blood and resurrection morning. He does not speak again with words. Instead, he steps down, one step. The pavement beneath his feet cracks and blooms. Tiny white lilies forcing their way through concrete in seconds. Another step. The alley fills with the scent of rain on dry earth. Another. The cold that has lived in her marrow for years begins to thaw. Eliana rises, shaking, filthy, terrified, alive. She takes one step toward him, then another, then she runs. She collides with him, arms around his waist, face buried against the rough linen of his robe. Sobs tear from her like chains breaking. He does not flinch. He simply wraps arms that once spanned across around the smallest, most broken child in the city. And he whispers, only to her, "The battle you thought you lost was never yours to fight alone. The night you thought would never end has already been swallowed by morning." Behind them, the sky continues to tear. More staircases of light appear over other broken streets, other weeping hearts. Angels descend, not to destroy, but to gather, to lift, to carry home those who have waited, those who have despaired, those who have forgotten how to hope. Eliana lifts her face. Tears stream, but they are no longer bitter. Is it really time? She breathes. The scars on his hands press gently against her cheeks. It has always been time, beloved. But tonight, the last ember flares into everlasting day. She looks past him, up the shining stair. At the top, she sees her mother, young again, radiant, smiling. Smiling the way she smiled when Eliana was small and the world was safe. Beside her, her little brother, no longer 6, no longer gone, whole, laughing, running toward her with arms wide. Eliana turns back to the one who carries her name. I don't deserve. He silences her with the softest touch to her lips. Grace has never asked for deserving, only for surrender. She exhales, shuddering, releasing, yielding. Then she places her hand in his, and together they begin to climb. The city fades beneath them, the pain, the blood, the years of silence. All of it falls away like old chains, and the echoes begin. Not of sorrow, not of war, but of a promise kept, a king returning, a family restored, a faith, once hidden, once mocked, once nearly extinguished, now blazing brighter than 10,000 suns. This is only the beginning. If the first echo of eternity has stirred your soul tonight, if you feel the pull of a home you've never seen yet somehow already know, then don't walk away yet. Hit that like button if heaven just whispered your name too. Subscribe to Heavenly Faith Echoes so you never miss the next chapter. And drop one word in the comments, ready, if you're ready to keep climbing. The dawn is breaking, and it has your name written in light, to be continued. Chapter 2 comes when you say the word. What say you, pilgrim? Ready?